This is Hippari Dakomeshi. It's like the Nike Air Max of ekiben because it has so many different colorways. Limited collaboration releases, holiday drops, seasonal editions. This is a light blue one released for Children's Day with a carrot carved to look like a koinobori, a carp-shaped kite associated with the holiday. This is the 60th anniversary Godzilla edition that came with grilled octopus. All the ingredients cook inside the ceramic with a mild earthy dashi, and inside the rice is an akashiyaki, an octopus dumpling that was a precursor to takoyaki. It's served with broth instead of mayo and Worcester. The pot is modeled after the traps once used by fishermen in the churning waters of the Akashi Strait. The trap's mechanism is behavioral. Octopi hide inside the pots after fishermen lower them to the ocean floor. Hippari dakomeshi, in Japanese, is a portmanteau and a double entendre. The phrase hippari dako translates to pulled octopus. It's an idiom describing a person so popular they always have invitations pulling them in all directions. It's a visual reference to a traditional method of sun-drying octopi with tentacles outstretched. Takomeshi is a local fisherman's meal of chopped octopus cooked with rice. Merged, the two phrases form a pun that translates to highly sought-after octopus meal. So, why do these details matter? Well, each ekiben has a story to tell, and that story is kind of the whole point. Actually, among ekiben enthusiasts, there's this saying, there's no such thing as a delicious ekiben. And what that means is that flavor and enjoyment of ekiben come from narrative and place and time and context. If you want the freshest food, or the hottest food, or the most recently prepared food, ekiben are probably not for you. But if you want to go on a journey, or if you want to hear an interesting story, there's no better food in the world. This ekiben was released in 1998 to mark the completion of the Akashi Kaikyo Bridge. These waters were once deadly to travelers. It's what makes the octopi so delicious. They grow muscular, clinging to the ocean floor to resist the strong currents. Storms and bad weather here killed hundreds of ferry passengers in the 1950s and forced the government to act. The Akashi Kaikyo Bridge was the world's longest and most expensive suspension bridge when it was completed in 1998. It took 4 decades, $5 billion, and the work of more than 2 million people. This ekiben used to serve actual Akashi octopus, which are prized for their pinkish tinge and firm texture. But recently, the bento's manufacturer announced that they would use octopus caught elsewhere in the Saito Inland Sea. The 2021 octopus catch was the lowest in recorded history, and the city is in the midst of emergency conservation efforts. The famous octopus ceramics have become population support measures. They're scattered into the oceans not as traps, but as nests for new life. It turns out Hippari Takomeshi's story is more of a parable. But I guess it's fitting that the popular octopus meal ekiben contains a lesson about the price of popularity.